back with a bit more spell slide. Last time I was stuck on this one, which is maths puzzle. So we're gonna have a try coming back to that one later and just checking out some new levels. Health demons. Alright. I can see that this one is not too hard to get to just by doing something like that. And I can see that that one over there is pretty easy to get to. It's just out in the open, which makes me kind of suspicious of using it. So it looks like the hard one to get to is this diamond over here. So I feel like I'm never going to be able to move the M this way or the S up. So I feel like that side is just not attackable. And then I could do Eon and then Ape. Maybe that's what I got to do. Because this O-Nap has got to go somehow. And the only way I can think of doing that is by moving up here and then getting Ape. And then the special word inside has got to be Tape, right? Yeah. Okay. So that means I got to get into here at some point. Oh. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of what I'm seeing into and baton, and then kind of see Eaton going down here. But I guess what I really want to do is know how do I break into this thing here. So I guess I can move to... So Rove can go across the top however it likes. You can kind of get that. Does this need to go down one more? We could get Oat. And then... Is there a way to get the word oven? Which allows us to move the rate down? Oh, we don't need to do oven. I think it's enough to just do rat, and then we can get not over here. Okay, I think I needed this one more down so that everything would still remain connected. Now this can give me the word snot, which lets me do nape. Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Then this happens. Whoa! Exorcise, nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but I think that makes this level pretty easy to finish from here. We just do the tape, we get God, and then we get our last gem. And we got tape. Nice. Okay, that felt a lot easier than the math one. Maybe I was just missing some easy words there. Less labyrinth. Okay, so there's no special word. All I need to do is get to the gem. I feel like it's going to get committee at some point over here. So I need the Y going out. So probably I'm going to get cranky, where Drank currently is. Sorry, not, yeah. This is looking relatively good, but I need to know how to finish off committee. Because then I get stuck over here. I need to be able to move it one more, which makes me feel like the so is in the way. Because I can't just move it up, because then we're going to still hit the same problem. So moving it down does feel good, but it doesn't quite go all the way. I'm just going to restart it and see if I can find a better way to get this S out of here. Oh, obviously. Just like that. Okay, cool. And then I think that's everything we need to, what did I do here? Aha, this way, right? Yeah. Cranky, committee, then this could go up, and then we're done. Nice. Cool, that felt pretty approachable. Do we want to try maths again? I'm going to say not right now. And let's try the next, oh, Robotica. Remote control. I'm guessing this is a new mechanic, yep. 3. Interesting. So I wanted to do that. Yeah, I want to just use its moves the most efficient I can. No touch. Okay. Yes. Sure. Can I? Oh, I can just push it. But that only gives it 2 moves. Okay. Nice. Yes, it is. Fair enough. Shuffle and chomp. Okay, so I want this to be car, and then I'm going to turn it into card with the robot to get us in. And then card and shark. Shuffle and chomp. Sure thing. Thread level critical. So that's cat, there's trophy, and I don't know what this one is. Bomb, explosion, crash? Lol, crap, it's not a word. I mean, fair enough. Let's just make trophy for now, because we know that has to appear somewhere. It could be horizontal, but you know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Trophy. Oh, it's catastrophe. Catastrophe. Let's have them there, and then we just need the... I don't know why we need three robots. Can't I just make this say yes or something? Do I not know how to spell or something? Catastrophe. Oh, catastrophe is spelled with an E at the end. Classic. Got tricked by the trophy. Alright, so then this should work. Nice. Yarn and bowl. Cute. Robot relay. So we're gonna want to make Amen. Interesting. This is not gonna work, but oh, interesting. The robots don't use up moves as long if they can't actually move in that direction. So that's why I could do so much stuff just then. Alright, the final lap. So that's gotta be race. And then it's gotta become... So we've got sail. Sail, ale. And then we have to make... How do I make ale before making the others? And what's this one for? Ah, I guess that one's just to make is with the S when it kind of goes by itself. How do I start this off with the word sail, but then somehow get... I was trying to check if the one with the hurt leg could count as OW, OW, but it doesn't look like it does. If I had the other robot here... Wait, no, the other robot can definitely not. Well, the other robot could come... No, the other robot's not going to come out. Because the robot needs to make the word ace, which means the robot is going to be in this area after using up that one, and then it's going to be locked in. So we can't get this other robot out. At least I don't think we can. Then how do we do this part? It feels like once we hit the point where we have the word ale and nothing is above here, then the only way to bring things back in here is if... So we have the word sail, and then we have the word ale. The only way we can get this in one move with the robot is if it knocks the S out. If it knocks the S out, then the robot is in front of ale, which means on the next move we can't get F in front of it. So then it's impossible. I must be missing something. And then if we had one more, we could do that, and then one more to do that. So I feel like that has to be the last two steps of it. So what was the step right before this that made it go from sail to ale? there any words that I'm missing down here that could mean any of the 4 gates at the top? I don't think so. Can you just block the door open? No, you can't, because then it doesn't go into the number. I don't think we can smuggle that robot out. Have a look at the other worlds for now, just so I don't spend too long thinking about one level. I guess I'm just gonna have one level. It looks like I'm leaving one level left in every single world. Let's try cryptic. Clue doors. Clue doors require something more than just a particular spelling. Interesting. 1, Excel. And 2 is relaxed standards. Huh? What's going on here? One is Excel. 2 relaxed standards. There's like barely any levels to what's going on? Clue doors require something more than just a particular spelling. What's even happening in this world? This is definitely very far from a traditional puzzle, or like a traditional logic puzzle at least. 1 Excel. Excel as in the spreadsheet, Excel as in do very good at. Avak, I guess that's a word, but it doesn't do anything. I was wondering if I could do something weird like spell words with myself as an O to make like a boar. Not that it really answers either of the clues. Just wanted to see if anything would happen. More than just a spelling. What else can you give? Like an arrangement? Excel. Is the word golf meaningful for anything? Okay, very strange. There must be some kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's a pun or something that I'm missing. Unlocking doors may require more than just a particular word. Let's check out this one. Shift and destroy. Looks like we want splash or dive or something. Interesting. So we can delete something, we can... Why are there some letters grayed out at the bottom? Anyways. I swear they just shifted at some point. Every time I press undo, I feel like it gets less and less. Yeah, I don't know what the letters at the bottom are supposed to represent. Maybe it's just like the coloring doesn't mean anything and it's just trying to remind me of the alphabet. So obviously this just works, but it doesn't give us the special word. What if we get an extra vowel from doing this? That's too many vowels. I mean, that is another solution. So it doesn't... Oh, is it going to be whale? It's gonna be whale. Reverse spelling bee. So we want beer. And then when we move down, we wanted to make B. And we want to make add. So I think this should work. Nice. That's cute. Okay, so we can make moon. We can make shed. And what's the deal with this last one? Ride? We can make ride, right? Okay. And then what's this one? Omen, surely, right? So if I want to make omen, then I need to save those, and then this ends up with a U? What the hell? Am I even going to be able to make omen? Omen U. Let's take that all back and see if we can do something else. So we could technically take one of the letters from right. That looks awful. The special word is not dire, is it? I feel like it's got to be omen. There's nothing else it can be. Okay, that doesn't look promising either. Okay, what does M come out to? I don't think we can split these up between the letters. Just one of them's gonna take all of it. I'm not sure what that special word is, to be honest. I want to. It feels like it should be omen, but I just don't see how I'm gonna get it, because it feels like that means I'd have to get rid of one of the O's. But then that turns it into this. Oh, I guess I can. Oh, okay, I could obviously move the U over here, which maybe makes it easier to make omen. The problem is I'm not making any word with the U. So close and yes, so far. It could be Doom. Doom. I don't know what that special word is gonna be. I guess I should have just Hey, I thought I continued. I guess one thing I can always do is just finish the level normally and work out what that special word is later. Doom and Omen feel like strong candidates. Okay, shake before you take. That's gotta be a freezer. Feed. Ah, shit. Feed, shake, and zebra. Okay, so feed was easy to make. Zebra will make. Can basically get a lot of letters in the like R, QRSTUVW section here. How do I get a word there that matches with the handshake? Ruts, suts, rust and ruts are the only words I can really think of in that area. Wurst is in the German sausage, but that doesn't sound very likely. Woof, level's getting tough for sure. Are there any other ones that I can look at? The cold final word. Can make devil. Can make spot. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna make spook. Oh, this could be evil. Nice, which allows us to take this out and just turn that into spot. Sorry, dot. Nice, what a trick. Then let's start with spook. What is that picture? Oh, spore. That makes sense. Okay, a cold final word just sounds like freeze, to be honest. I don't know why that would unlock, but so I'm definitely gonna get rid of Q. Okay, so I just need to find a 7-letter word using some of these. Get rid of the Q, so 7-letter word using the other ones. Dampen is a 6-letter word, not quite good. I could do 3 and 4. Can't I just do like amp and done? Amp is a word, right? Amp is not a word, but I can make map. Oh, I'll only be left with 6 words. 6 letters. Well, that's even easier. I can just do like ode and map. Oops. Okay. And then forest fire. Peak, surely. Okay, sure. X gets X'd. That seems reasonable. I mean, it looks like it wants to be forest. There's gonna be a catch somewhere, right? Yeah, so the catch is we won't be able to get up there. So I think I'm already seeing that here, this seems set up for us to make the word trees going down instead. So if I can... What's that? Okay, so it's not an axle. If I move the A backwards, I get a Z. That seems pretty awful. If I move the P backwards, I get an O, which is not awful, but I don't see what word I can make here that looks like peak. If I move the L backwards, I get a K, and then that's good for peak. If I move the E backwards, I get a D, and that looks pretty bad. I move the X backwards, and I get a W, which is... this is not the worst letters ever, it just doesn't... it still doesn't give me what I want here. Alp surely doesn't count, right? Good, okay, it doesn't. I'm definitely gonna take trees down. Trees, which leaves OF, which are free to do stuff with them. Okay. I feel like I gotta find some word which is not peak that lets me open here. But it's getting kinda late, so I'll have to work it out another day. So I got one bonus word, well, two bonus words technically, and two puzzles left in letter shifts. One puzzle and one bonus word in labyrinth, one puzzle in robotica, and well, lol, all of cryptic, because I just have no fucking clue what's going on in this world. I'm really curious about this word. Sorry, this world. Clue doors require something more than just a particular spelling. More than just a particular spelling, a particular location. Oh. I don't know what this means, but like it doesn't quite, I don't know how it quite works, but like a high bar is to have like, oh, okay, fair enough, nothing happens. It was a bit of a stretch. What a weird level setup. Still no ideas on this, but I'm very curious about this world and what the mechanic could be. Alright, cool game. I guess we're getting close to the end, but it seems like we've got, well, yeah, we've still got a lot of levels left. Maybe we're like another third of the game left, but it's probably the hardest third. So I wouldn't be surprised if it takes 3 sessions to finish off the game from here. Maybe faster if I get a lot of ideas. Alright, cool. Still an awesome game so far. Interesting ideas. And really curious about Cryptic and what's going on there. Alright, see you next time.